Moses joins us now, and a pretty big weekend for the Red Dogs.
Yeah, you know what? After starting the season slow, they really picked things up and had a big game yesterday. The Lloydminster Red Dogs had hopes of reclaiming the Capital District Minor Football League title. That goal was instantly put in jeopardy when they lost their opening game to the Battle River Shock. But after reeling off 3 straight wins, the Dogs would advance to the finals if they would beat LEDUC at home in the final game of the season. The Red Dogs were on their heels early as LEDUC scored on their first 2 drives to open up a 14-0 lead. Donovan Granum got the home team on the board halfway through the first with a 25-yard TD run. A 20-yard pass from Colton Hippie would tie the game up to start the second quarter. Now that's when the Dogs D stepped up, grabbing a fumble off the heads of 3 LEDUC players. Now the Dogs grabbed another fumble down later, but they grabbed a single point, and they got the first lead of the game as well. Austin Drechsler scored a controversial TD. Coming up here, LEDUC would respond with some offense. The score 20-20 or 22-20 with 4:05 left. Austin Drechsler scored his second TD of the game to put his team up 29-20. Then with 2:52 to play, the Dogs recovered a fumble. Dogs would wrap this up, but Ticats' next possession. A 95-yard TD run gives the visitors hope with time expiring. They put themselves in a comfortable striking range. Donovan Granum knocks down the final pass, though, as the Dogs beat the Cats, advancing to the finals against Battle River next week.
It was the best game our offense has played for sure this year. Bar none, we moved the ball. I don't know who kind of our philosophy was to try and wear them down at the line of scrimmage, and I think it took their toll on them a little bit. Like I said, it's game 5 or whatever now. We're finally getting the offense rolling, so that's good. We're going to need it for sure for next week, that's for sure.
I think it'll be the offense again. Our defense shut them down. It was only 3 big plays that they actually got on us. They didn't march us at all. So it's definitely the offense.
Now, softball has had an impact on the border city, and no one has had a greater impact on softball in Lloydminster than Mike Lamb.
The Lloydminster Competitive Softball Association held its 30th annual banquet to kick off the season. It was a chance to honor Mike Lamb as well, who was instrumental in developing the sport and the ballpark in the border city.
We had nothing to start with, so it wasn't hard. We just kept moving forward and improved and kept improving, and today it's great.
He talked about all the stuff that they had to build, and you look at Legion Ballpark today, and it is one of the premier facilities in Western Canada, and there's no one individual who played a bigger role in all of that than Mike.
During his 19 years at the helm, softball in Lloyd was extremely competitive. A junior ladies silver medal team, a junior liners team that won 4 gold medals, plus an '89 Westerns, which saw the women capture silver and the men gold. Despite all the accomplishments, what he took pride in the most was seeing the sport grow.
In doing that, it kind of inspired a lot of the young people to play more softball because they could see the success there is to be had. So that was very rewarding.
And this pioneer in the sport will be remembered, as Diamond 4 at Legion Ballpark will be known as Mike Lamb Field.
Mike's central role has elevated him above anybody in our community in their importance in getting that facility to where it is today. And, you know, whether it's Wrigley Field or Comiskey Stadium, well, Mike Lamb Field at Legion Ballpark, so it's well earned.
I just thought I was just there to give the history of Lloyd softball and the national hosting, and to have an honor like that is it is humbling. It's a very nice honor, and I'm very appreciative of it.